everyone, welcome back to this session of English. In this session, we are going to continue with our topic connectors. Now, this is part 9. Well, in all these sessions of connectors, we have discussed many contradictory connectors. Now, in this session, we are going to discuss some more types of connectors. In this session, we will discuss cause and effect denoting connectors. Since we have already learnt many connectors, so these are some different types of connectors. What are these? These are cause and effect denoting connectors. Now, what is the meaning of cause? Cause means to make something happen. So, if a person or a thing makes something happen, that is the cause of that particular effect. And effect is the result or the outcome that we get. So, these are connectors that we are going to discuss in this session. These are connectors that are used to join causes and effects. Define. Now we are going to discuss definition of cause and effect denoting connectors. After that, we are going to discuss types of cause and effect denoting connectors, and we are going to read one of its types, that is because. So because is also a connector which is a cause creating connector. So we are going to discuss because in detail in this session. So let's begin the session. First, we'll discuss the introduction of cause and effect denoting connectors. Cause and effect denoting connectors, also known as causal connectors, are words or phrases used to show a relationship where one event or situation causes another. It means if something happens and it is caused by something. So when we join these types of situations together, the connector that we use are known as cause and effect denoting connectors. Or whenever we get some result or the outcome and it is caused by something else, so we are going to just put together the cause and effect, and the connector that we are using, those are known as cause and effect denoting connectors. Now these connectors serves the function of linking causes to their effects. So here we have cause and effects, and when we link these two things or two situations, the connectors that we use are known as cause and effect denoting connectors, thereby enabling more complex and nuanced expressions in language. Nuance means a slight difference. Now let us move further and we'll discuss types of cause and effect denoting connectors. Now, as I told you earlier, that connectors can be conjunctions, prepositions, or adverbs. So these cause and effect denoting connectors, they can be conjunctions. So we will discuss cause denoting conjunctions. After that, we'll discuss cause denoting prepositions, and then result denoting conjunctions. Cause means when to make something happen, and result, the effect or the impact that we get, or the impact or the outcome that we get of that particular cause, that is known as result. For example, there is a person A, he works very hard. So this is the cause, because he's working very hard. Maybe he want to achieve good marks. So this is the cause. And the effect is that he got very good marks in his examination. So this is the result, the marks that he got and worked that he worked very hard, that was the cause, and that the result that he got is good marks. So hard work was the cause and the result is good marks. So this we can say cause and effect. Now let us have some examples. Suppose this is a boy and he got wet in rain. So this is cause. Now what is the cause over here? The cause is rain. So rain made him wet. So rain made him wet. Now the result of it, that he got ill or he got fever. So this fever, this is the result or the effect or the outcome. This is the effect or the result. So we have two things over here. One is cause, that was the rain, and the effect is that he got fever, that he got ill. So this shows the cause and effect relationship, or the cause and the effect. Now, what are the conjunctions or the prepositions that can be used to join these two situations together? Now, first we'll discuss conjunctions over here. So we have two things, either the result or the cause. So first we are going to discuss those conjunctions that can relate the cause. So first of all, what are the conjunctions to define the cause? There is because, we can use since, we can use as to show cause. Now let us join these two situations in a sentence with the help of these conjunctions. First, we have the word because. Because is a cause denoting conjunction. So we can write the sentence like, suppose this person is A. So we can say that A got wet in rain because, so we can say A got fever because he got wet in the rain. Now, if I want to use since, I can say since A got wet in rain, he got fever. Now, if I want to use as, I can say as Anil got wet in rain, he got fever. So I can use any of these conjunctions to join these two situations together. Now, another one that we get result, and to show the result we can use so, therefore, or hence. Now, if I want to show the result, I would use any of these conjunctions. So I can break the sentences like, first of all, let us try to make these two situations together with the help of so. Now, so creates the result. Therefore, we can say, now let us give this person name Anil. So we can make the sentence like, Anil got wet in rain, so he got fever. If I want to use therefore, I can say Anil got wet in rain, therefore he got fever. And if I want to use hence, I can say Anil got wet in rain, hence he got fever. So I can make these two situations together with the help of any of these conjunctions. Now let us move to the next slide. Now we'll discuss cause denoting conjunctions first. Cause denoting conjunctions are words or phrases that are used to connect clauses or sentences in a way that one clause shows the reason or cause for the other. So this is how we join two sentences together to show cause and the result of that particular situation. Now let us discuss this with some examples. These conjunctions are essential in constructing complex sentences that indicate why something happens. Now one more thing is there, that these types of conjunctions are single conjunctions only. We don't make unnecessary pairs using these conjunctions. We cannot use because and so together. Because is used alone. We cannot use because and then, because and so. No, there will not be any pair like this. Now we'll discuss types of cause denoting conjunctions. Now we have three types of cause denoting conjunctions. Now what are these? First we have because, then we have since, and then we have as. Now, first we are going to discuss the word because. So, because is a conjunction that creates the cause of something. Because is one of the most commonly used cause denoting conjunctions in grammar, because we use this word many times in our daily life sentences. It functions to establish a clear causal relationship between two clauses, where one clause explains the reason or cause for the occurrence of the event stated in the other or another clause. For example, she took a day off. Why? For what? Because she was sick. Here, she was sick is the reason for taking a day off. Now, because, if we are using this because over here, so because she was sick, so this is the cause. This is the cause. And what is the result for it? The result is that she took a day off. Now we are focusing on the cause part. Therefore, we are using because with the cause part. So with the cause part, we use because, and the result is another part of the or another clause of the same sentence. Now, if I want to use because in the beginning of the sentence, I can write because she was sick, she took a day off. Now, in this case, we'll not shift only the word because in the beginning. In fact, we'll shift the entire clause, that because she was sick, in the beginning of the sentence. So we can write the sentence like, because she was sick, she took a day off. Now, let us have another sentence in which because is in the beginning of the sentence. Because it was raining, the picnic was cancelled. So what is the reason for the picnic was cancelled? Well, what is the reason for the cancellation of business picnic? That was, it was raining. So this is the cause. Whereas what is the result? What is the outcome? This is the result or the effect of this cause. So with the cause statement, we are using because, and the entire part, another part is the result. In this case, the picnic was cancelled for the reason that it was raining. So this is the cause or the reason due to which the picnic was cancelled. Now let us move to the next one. Now we'll discuss uses of because. First of all, we'll use because to explain reasons or causes. Because is used to introduce a clause that explains why something happened or why a particular condition exists. Now, this is very, very important. Because is used only with that particular clause that explains the reason or the cause, not the result. Result is the another statement or another clause of the same sentence in which because introduces the reason or the cause of that particular event or happening. For example, he was late because his car broke down. Or broke down means that his car stopped working. When some machinery stopped working, it is we use the phrase breakdown. So his car broke down. Now this is the cause or the reason due to which what happened? He was late. He got late. So this is the result or the effect that was just because of the car broke down. So because his car broke down, this is the clause, and he was late is the result of that particular event or situation. Now let us move to the next one. To justify actions or decisions. It is often used to provide justification for a specific action or decision. For example, I took a taxi because I was late. So again, I took a taxi because I was late. So this is the result, whereas this one is the cause. In response to why questions. Now, whenever we have why questions means when someone asks us that why did it happen? So in that case, when someone asks us that what is the reason, why did it happen? So we use word because to explain that particular question. Because is commonly used to answer questions that start with why, offering an explanation or reason. Why are you studying so hard? This is the question. Answer can be because I have an exam tomorrow. Or I can say I'm studying so hard because I have an exam tomorrow. So because is showing the cause of that particular result. And what is the result? That I'm studying very hard. So this is how we can use word because in a statement or in a sentence. To indicate cause and effect relationships, it is used to clearly establish a cause and effect relationship between two events or situations. For example, the game was postponed because it was raining. So the game was postponed is the result due to which, because it was raining. So this is the cause or the reason. Now let us move to the next one. A structure of because. Now what is the structure of because? As I told you earlier as well, that first we have the effect clause, and after that we have because, and after that we have cause clause. Now one thing you should keep in mind, that after because we can only have the cause or the reason clause. That is it. Now, if I shift this because in the beginning, what I will do, I will not only use this word because in the beginning. In fact, I will shift the entire case. That is, after because, I will have the cause clause. The CC means cause clause, and after that we'll have effect clause. So this is the situation. If I want to use this beginning in the, because in the beginning of the sentence, I should use cause clause just after the word because, wherever it is. And after that, the another clause will be effect clause. After the word because, only the cause will be written. That is it. No matter where is the position of because. Now, effect clause. Effect clause refers to the result that we are getting, the outcome that we are getting because of that particular situation that has caused something. This is the part of the sentence that describes the outcome, effect, or situation that is being explained. It can stand alone as a complete sentence. Now, the sentence which is beginning with the word because, that is the cause. That is not the complete sentence. That cannot make the complete sentence. But when there is a there is an effect, there is a result, that is a complete sentence which can stand alone as well. No matter that sentence is the effect or showing of something or not, there is another sentence there or not, it can stand alone as well. Because, now because is the conjunction used to introduce the reason or the cause for the effect mentioned in the first part of the sentence or in the another part of the sentence. It is not necessarily in the first part, it can be in the later part as well. Condition, because should begin the sentence. Now, cause clause, the cause follows because and provides the reason or the cause of for the effect. It contains its own subject and verb. Now, let us have some examples. The game was postponed because it was raining. So, this is the cause which is written in the because clause, and the remaining part is the result. The game was postponed is the effect clause describing what happened. Because introduces the reason for this outcome. It was raining is the cause clause explaining why the game was postponed. Now, rules associated with because. First, we have linking cause and effect. Because is used to establish a causal relationship between two clauses. The clause following because explains the reason. Now, this is the key point. And or cause for what is stated in the preceding clause. Preceding, and it can be exceeding clause as well. It can be the later clause as well, provided because should begin the sentence. Explain, she left early because she felt ill. So this is this is the cause or the reason, whereas this is the effect. So this is it. After the because word, you should have the cause clause only. Structure, because is followed by a clause that contains a subject and a verb. It cannot be followed by a single noun or phrase. Now, this is very, very important about because. Because after because, we should have the entire clause or phrase. We cannot have only noun after it. For example, if I say, I did not go there because I was suffering from fever. Now, this sentence is correct. I cannot say, I did not go there because fever. That will be incorrect. So, you should keep in mind that after because, we should have the entire sentence structure, that is subject and verb. We cannot have only noun. For example, they were happy because good news. Now, this sentence will be incorrect because good news is just a noun. But if I say they were happy because they received good news. Now, here you can see they is the subject plus verb and plus good news is the object or the noun. So, they were happy because they received good news. Now, the sentence is absolutely correct. If I want to use just noun, I can have the word because of. For example, I can say they were happy because of the good news. So, that will be correct if I use because of, but that is not a conjunction, that will be a preposition that we'll discuss later on. Now, position in a sentence, because can be used in the middle or at the beginning of a sentence. When beginning a sentence, it often answers a why question. Example, because it was raining, the event was cancelled. Avoiding redundancy with the reason is because. Now, this one is very, very important. If you find in a sentence the word reason, if this word is mentioned in a sentence, reason, this is a keyword over here. If in any sentence it is written in the sentence itself, because it shows the reason, we need not write the reason word in the sentence. But if it is written or mentioned in the sentence, we will not use because. This is very, very important. You should keep this in mind, that if in a sentence the reason is mentioned, we should not use because. It is redundant to use the reason is because. Why so? Because itself shows the word reason, shows some reason. In a sentence, instead use the reason is that. In fact, with the word reason, if the word reason is there, we should use that, not because. For example, if I say the reason why she was rejected was because she was underage, is incorrect. But if I say the reason for why she was rejected is that, or was that she was underage, So we can use that instead of because. We cannot use because and reason together in the sentence. The reason is because it is her birthday. This is incorrect. Whereas the reason is that it is her birthday. Now this sentence is absolutely correct. Not interchangeable with due to or because of. Now, if the word is because, it should be because only. It cannot be substituted with due to or because of. As I told you earlier as well, that because of, after because of, we can have noun, but after because, we can have the entire structure of the sentence, that is subject and verb. Because should not be directly replaced with due to or because of, which are followed by a noun or a noun phrase, not a clause. Because after the word due to or because of, we can have directly the noun. For example, she succeeded because she worked hard. Not. Now, this sentence is absolutely correct. Whereas if I write she succeeded due to she worked hard, this will be incorrect. So I cannot substitute because with due to or because of. If there should be because, there should be because. If I use due to or because of, those will create another structure of the sentence. Examples of because. Now let us have some examples of the word because. He took an umbrella because it was raining. Now in this sentence, because is showing the cause, that it was raining, and he took an umbrella is the result. Now, if I want to write this sentence using because of, I can also write this sentence, the same sentence using the word because of, but there the structure will be a slight difference. How? I can say he took an umbrella because of rain or because of raining. So I'm using because of raining. So this sentence will be correct because I'm using the word because of, and because of is the preposition after which we should use either the gerund or noun. Or I can also rewrite this sentence with the help of due to as he took an umbrella due to rain. So I can use it like this, due to rain. We decided to leave early because the traffic was getting worse. Again, this is the cause. What is the cause? The traffic was getting worse. And what is the result? We decided to leave early. This is the result. Now let us move to the next sentence. She declined the invitation because she had a prior commitment. So this is the cause. What is the cause? She had a prior commitment. So this is the cause, and what it made her to decline the invitation. So this is the result. They invested in solar energy. Why? Because they wanted to reduce their carbon footprint. So because is making the cause, it is replying to the question why, and they invested in solar energy. This is the effect or the result which we derive due to this action. Now let us move to the next one. Why are you wearing a coat? Now this is the question using why. And if I want to reply this, I can say because it is cold outside. Now I can write the sentence like, I'm wearing a coat because it is cold outside. Why did you choose this career? So this is the question using why, and I'm replying because I'm passionate about helping others. Or I can say, I chose this career because I'm passionate about helping others. So this is how we can use word because to show the cause and effect relationship, where we should use cause clause just after because, and the result or the effect will be another clause of the sentence, whether it is in the beginning or in the last of the sentence or in the later part of the sentence. Now let us have another example. The match was postponed because the field was waterlogged. So the field was waterlogged. This is the you can say this is the cause and the reason of it. The reason and the result of it. The match was postponed. So this is the result or the effect. She was exhausted because she had worked 3 shifts back to back. Now, this is very difficult. Now, because is showing the cause, and this is the cause. What is the cause? To make something happen. And now, what happened? That she got exhausted. So, this is the result. This is the effect. Whereas, this is the cause or the reason. Now, this is reason, and this is result or the effect. So, this R means result or effect. Now let us have some more sentences. Now here I'm using because in the beginning of the sentence because he grew up in a bilingual household. So this is the cause. And what did it cause? He speaks two languages fluently. So this is the result. The project was successful because everyone contributed their best efforts. So this is the cause and this is the result that we got just because of this. So because is always used to show cause and effect. Now there is one more thing. If I use because in the beginning of the sentence or in the middle of the sentence, it just shows the cause and the cause clause will come just after it. Whereas in another conjunctions that we are going to discuss in our later sessions, the structure will be slight difference. Well, those we'll discuss in the later sessions only. Now, the main thing that you should keep in mind that just after the word because, you should have a cause clause. You can remember it with the help of because only, because itself says that it is a cause. So this is how we can use word because in our sentences. And do remember the use or the difference between because of and because of, after because of we can only have a noun or a single word, and after the word because we should have the entire clause in a sentence structure, or you can say the entire statement, that is noun then verb and then object, or noun and the verb. So we'll have the sentence structure, whereas just after the because of we can only have a single word, that is noun, and that's it. Now, I hope this much is clear to you. Thanks to you.